Okay, so on this one, it says one number is 3 more than 15 times another. Their sum is 83. Find the numbers. Enter your answer as a list of numbers separated by a comma, A, comma, B. Okay. So, all right, so I'm going to write like one number because I always like to write a formula for each of the things they're talking about. Now, one number and then another number. So I'll have another number. That's about as descriptive as we can get here. One number and then the other number. All right. So, well, one number is equals 3 more than 15 times another. So I'm going to call the other number X. This will be X. The other number, X. Excuse me. In fact, maybe I can even make it more meaningful if I say, well, I'm going to call it another. And I'll use A. You don't have to. I mean, X is fine, but it might be easier for you to use meaningful letters, A for another. So now why did I start with that? Well, because it's mentioned right here. And then the one number equals, right? What does the sentence say? One number is equals 3 more, 3 added to 3 more, 15 times another, 15 times the A. Huh. You see that? One number is 3 more, 3 added to 15 times the times another number, the A. Okay, so now I've got a formula for one number and a formula for the another number. And then what does it say? Their sum is 83. So the sum, which is one number added to the another number. Their sum, that's their sum, is 83. So equals 83, right? Their sum is 83. Their sum is 83. So that means, so bring these formulas down. The one number formula right there. So the 3 plus 15A added to the another number, which is just A, equals 83. Is that making sense? So, okay, you could use X, if you want. X is fine. I'm using A for another number. So here we go. So these guys added up is 83. So 3 plus 15, X or A or whatever, 3 more than 15, added to that one. So the mistake that over the years of teaching this kind of material, the common mistake I usually see is people will only have this equal to 83. They'll forget about the other A. That's wrong, because 3 plus 15A, that's all just one number, right? That's what it says. One number is 3 plus 15 times another. That's all just one number. And then this is the another number, and those two added together is 83. So again, you end up using the A or the X or whatever letter you're using twice. That's almost always the case in word problems. You use the X or the whatever twice. Okay, so let's solve it now. So there's our equation. Now it is time. It's time to solve this thing. All right, how do we solve this thing? Well, 15A and 1A, right? They're going to combine. They're going to make 16A, aren't they? Good there. And then X or A is saying I won't be alone. I want to be alone. So get rid of this 3 from both sides. And blammo, it's gone like that. 16A equals, and once it's 83 minus 3, that's just 80. How we doing? We still happy and good? And then last step to get A alone there, divide by 16. Oh wait, why did
Mr. Herring, you did 83. Oh,
Yeah, thank you. I just saw that too. Thank you. I was testing you guys. Right. Well done. I'm kidding, of course. Thank you. All right. And it comes out, looks like 5. And so A is 5. Now, that's not the whole answer because notice up here, that's half the answer. They want us to enter your answer as a list of numbers separated by a comma. So the A is only one of the numbers. Well, how do you find the other number? Well, now we're going to take that up and plug it in. So now go plug in A equals 5. Let's go plug in A equals 5. So come on up here. So right there, A is 5, right? Because that's the one number. The another number is just A. So that is just 5. One of the numbers is just 5, but the other remember is 3 plus 15 times A. So that's going to be what? 3 plus 15 times 5. Work that out on your calculator. It'll be 3 plus 75. And that's what? 78. So the other number is 78. And that makes sense since their sum is 83. They have to add up to 83. So that's the other thing. You could have just subtracted from 83, couldn't you? Once you know that one of the numbers is 5 and you know their sum is 83, you could have just subtracted from 83. That might have been easier. And you would have got that the other number is 78. So the two numbers are 5 and 78. So you can put them in either, you can put the 5 first and then the 78 or vice versa. Remember, separate them by a comma, 5 comma 78 or 78 comma 5, either way. Those are the two numbers. So again, how did I do that? I wrote a formula right here for the one number. It said 3 added to 15A, and the other number was A, or you could use X. And I added those two formulas together because it said their sum is 83. Solve for X or A, 5, that's one of the numbers, and now go plug that in. So 5 is one of the numbers. Everywhere you see A, or the mystery's over. We now know that A is 5. That's what we found when we solved. So I plug in 5 for A is 5, plug in 5 right there for A, work that out, 78. So the two numbers are 5 and 78. See how they really do add to be 83? Those are the two numbers. There we go.